Here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions and case studies. So follow the series till the end. Also, follow the complete series, all the lectures. Same time, same channel, Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. So subscribe to it, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends. Okay, let's start. In case of personal loans given by the bank, they expect that in case of employed people, the take-home salary is not less than dash of the gross salary. 50%, then this is 80. Let me make this 80. 50, 80, 40 or 30. It should not be less than dash. So what is it? It should not be more than, yes, 50%. Okay, 50% of the salary. It should not be less than 50% of the salary. For which of the following purposes a personal loan can be used? So what are the purposes for which PL can be used? To meet the social commitment, to meet the social and financial commitment, to meet the social, financial and family commitment, for any of the purpose above or other purposes. So what is the answer for this? Yeah, to meet the social commitment or, yeah, it is to meet the social commitment or social, financial, family, yeah, A, B, C, or is it D, any of the above or other purposes? Correct. The answer is comment section D, any of the above or other purposes. Here, personal means freehand. No one can force you to use these funds here or there. Okay, so it can be used freehand for anything if you want. Okay, that's why it's called as personal. It's basically personal loan is unsecured loan. Remember this, personal loan is unsecured. No security is asked in personal loan, but some banks do ask for it. Some banks, depending on the risk appetite. Okay, some banks do ask for the for some bike or some minor collateral as such. Okay, but remember the rule is personal loan means unsecured. Number one. Then how is a personal loan given? Personal loan is always given on the basis of your credit rating. Credit rating can be, generally we use CIBIL, right? Many of the banks use CIBIL. CIBIL, right? So this PL can be used in this way. It can be given in this way. Okay. A rate of interest in case of personal loan is as dash. These loans are dash. So the rate of interest in case of personal loans is dash. Okay. So what is it? Low as these loans are secured. High as these loans are secured. Low as these loans are unsecured. High as these loans are unsecured. So answer this. It is rate of interest in case of PL is, obviously, isn't it? It is high because the loans are unsecured. Remember, logic is very clear. Loans which are secured will always have low rate of interest, low ROI. Okay. Loans which are unsecured will always have high, right? Rule is simple. You only give, suppose if you are going to give funds to anyone, if you are taking any security, you can give some lineage or you can give some leverage, okay, regarding this ROI. But if you are not taking any security, then you will definitely charge higher ROI, right? The moratorium period in case of PLs is personal loan. What is the moratorium period? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. What is the moratorium period? Firstly, you tell me what is the moratorium period. Moratorium period means, again, I have taken it earlier also. Moratorium period means where, here, in general loans, what do we pay? General EMI. Okay, let me clarify in mathematical format now. EMI means what? Principal, right? Principal plus interest. That is EMI. So in this moratorium, we don't have the principal. We have only interest. Okay, so this is also called as, during this moratorium period, the customer pays only interest. That is also called as, some banks call it pre-EMI. Okay, some banks call this pre-EMI. Generally, this moratorium period in case of housing loans. Generally, it is 18 months, right? 18 months for housing. Also, it is for any other loan. Which other loan does the moratorium period is there? Longer moratorium period. Which other loan? Forget this personal loan. I'll ask you one simple question. Which other loan is having a large amount of moratorium period or a huge moratorium period? Which one? It is education loan. Okay, education loan has a huge moratorium period. It has a huge moratorium period. What is the moratorium period in education loan? Course plus 1 year, right? Suppose it is engineering, then 4 years plus 1 year, 5 years. If it is medical, 5 years plus 1 year, 6 years. Okay. So this was about the moratorium period. But what is the question now? The moratorium period in case of personal loan is 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. In fact, there is no moratorium period in personal loans. No, zero. But if it in exam they give you this question, then the answer will be 1 month. Okay. What do they consider as moratorium period over here? The moratorium period, the logic behind this is, when does the customer start repayment? Obviously, the customer starts the repayment after 1 month of disbursement of the loan, isn't it? So that's why moratorium period is considered as 1 month. Actually, it is 0 months. Okay, but if in the exam it comes, the moratorium period in case of this personal loans is 1 month. Okay. Which all other loans does the moratorium period is 1 month? Other loans. Second-hand housing. Second-hand housing. Moratorium period is again 1 month. Why? Because it's already prepared. House is already constructed. So you need to just disburse the loan and start the EMI, right? There also you have car loan. 1 month moratorium. All these are zero moratoriums. But for exam, if the question comes, and you have to answer between these only, then you have to answer 1 month. Okay. Personal loans are generally repayable in a period of 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months. Now this depends on the bank to bank. Generally, but what do we see? Yeah. Generally it depends. Again, I said bank to bank, but generally it is 36 months. Some banks do give the loan period of 48 months also. 48 months also given. Huh? You can check present status. But some banks, I am saying some banks, that's why this word is used over here, is generally. What do 90% of the banks do? 90% of the banks do it for 36 months. Okay. 10% here and there are always a difference, right? Some banks give the moratorium, this repayment period of 12 months also in PL. You check the credit card systems now. All the credit card companies are giving the personal loans now. They are giving it for 6 months also. Okay. So you can design your own product nowadays. There is nothing written rule as such. Okay. Nowadays we have that NAC system, right? What is that NAC system? Anyone knows? NACH, right? Automated Clearinghouse, National Automated Clearinghouse. This NAC has given the free hand to the banks. Banks can design their own product, own EMI systems, design, okay? Their own EMI system, their own EMI system. Means suppose if I want the EMI for 1 month every 3rd day, I can have it, right? Means EMI is equated monthly installment. It is not EMI, then we won't call it EMI. We'll call it EDI, equated daily installment. So suppose if I want the loan to be repaid in 1 month only, after a period of every 3 days, so I can design it. That's why this NAC is very important institution. It has changed the total banking scenario now. Okay. So the PL are generally repayable in a period of 36 months. For repayment of personal loans, bank obtain dash for payment on due date. Authority letter to debit the deposit account. FDR as a security for the loan. Post-dated checks and any of the above. See here, payment on the due date. On the due date. So what do you apply? What do you get from here? Authority letter. FDR as a security. Security some banks do take, as I told you earlier. Some banks do take the security, but that is not the answer to this question. Due date. We have this authority letter, means nowadays we directly take this SI, standing instruction, right? This authority letter is nothing nowadays. It's directly SI we call it. Post-dated checks. Nowadays no PDCs, right? How many PDCs do you take when you disburse the loan? Everyone. How many PDCs do you take when you disburse the loan? All you guys tell me in the comment section. How many PDCs now you take when you disburse any loan? Let's say personal loan, home loan, car loan, anything. How many PDCs do you take? Earlier we used to take that 36 PDCs, then change those PDCs, all these things used to happen. Now, not even one PDC is enough, and that is also not needed. But for that Negotiable Instrument Act, we need that one PDC. Otherwise, nothing is needed. Okay. So one PDC we take it for formality for that Negotiable Instruments Act. Otherwise, no PDC is needed. Right? Directly on the SI, everything can be run. Okay. So we take this authority letter from the, to debit the deposit account, or we call it SI nowadays. Okay. The disbursement of personal loans is generally in one go, in a period of 1 to 2 months, in installments, and any of the above. So disbursement of PL is generally what? In one go, period of 1 to 2 months, in installments, any of the in a bank. So answer me, everyone in the comment section, answer please. What is this? Yes, yes, yes. I'm seeing this answer. All of you are typing this as A in one go. Of course, now majority of the banks give this in one go only, but it's not compulsory. It can be 1 to 2 months. It can be in installments, anything. Suppose if I am having a personal loan, means I am the customer. I require a personal loan, but I don't require it right now. I require some part of it now and some part of it later. So why should I pay the interest immediately? Interest is always charged on what amount? Interest is charged on that amount which is disbursed. Okay, see this point. Suppose I am the customer. Suppose I have taken a PL of let's say 5 lakhs. But I don't need this PL right now, complete 5 lakhs. I need right now 1 lakh rupees. After 3 months, I need 3 lakh rupees. And after this what is remaining after 2 months, okay? So 3 plus 1, 4 and 1, 5. So after this, on the last month, I require 1 lakh rupees. So if this is the case, and if you disburse me complete 5 lakhs now only, see here, if all the 5 lakhs is disbursed now only, now the EMI will start from on what amount? This complete 5 lakhs, right? Complete 5 lakhs, I'll have to pay this EMI. So this interest will be charged on complete 5 lakhs over here. But I don't need it right now. So why should I pay for your extra 3 lakhs and 1 lakhs? So what do? I'll ask the bank to disburse 1 lakh now, 3 lakh later, 1 lakh later. So what happens? My EMI will be over here, will be on 1 lakh only up to this part. EMI on 1 lakh. EMI on 1 lakh only, right? This on this part up to this, my EMI will be on EMI. Your EMI will be on, it will change. Your EMI will be on 4 lakhs. And after this, from this date, EMI will be on 5 lakhs. So what has happened over here? I have saved my money as a customer. I have saved on this 4 lakhs and 5 lakhs EMI, right? So this is the way it's as per the requirement of the customers. Nowadays it's a customer's angle, customer's bank, right? In term of demographic dividend, in the term demographic dividend is used in Indian context with reference to. So demographic means what? What is demography? Demography means various classifications of the population. Okay, means what? It can be based on male or female. It can be on basis of education. It can be on basis of poverty or this income level. It can be on the basis of this male female already I told, means it can be on anything. Okay, any classification which will tell me the details of that society. So it is with reference to what? Advantage of largest number of qualified persons in science and engineering, advantage of highest number of young people in India, advantage of highest number of software development firms, and advantage of all the above. So here, what did I give you the example? It can be that basis of gender, it can be a basis of education, anything. Okay. So what can be the answer over here? Advantages of largest number of qualified persons in science and in engineering, advantages of highest number of young people in India, highest number of software development firms, advantage of all of the above. Yes, 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 everyone. What do you think should be the answer? Yes. This is a really tricky question, real trick. Many of you are getting the feeling, or I am seeing from the comments, that you are ticking on this answer, advantage of all of the above. It can be qualified persons, it can be young people, it can be software development firms. But the real answer over here is not this, all of the above. The answer is B. Advantage of highest number of young people in India. Here, it is done on the basis of this young, old, age, gender. You can't have qualified. In science and engineering, specifically in science, they don't consider like this science and engineering. They consider qualified and non-qualified. Okay. Then highest number of software development firms. They don't do such classifications. Okay. So in demography, we have this highest number of young people, old people, males, females, like this. Got it? For education loan, banks follow dash. Policy prescribed by Ministry of HRD, Government of India. Policy details formulated by RBI. Model education loan scheme of IBA. The own policy framed by them without taking into account any instruction from RBI or Government of India or IBA. So obviously D is out. Again, own policy without taking into account, there it cannot be like that, without taking into account. So if you have to work as a bank in India, you have to take into account all these three agencies, right? So D is out. What about ABC? Ministry of HRD, RBI, or this IBA? Yes. We all bankers have the habit, RBI, anything RBI, anything RBI. But remember, not everything is RBI. Okay, RBI is just for the banks. This educational loan scheme is formulated by IBA, Model Educational Loan Scheme of IBA. What is the IBA? Indian Banking Association. Okay, Indian Banking Association. So this model education loan scheme is formulated by IBA, and that is to be implemented by the banks. Okay. Education loan is available generally to which of the following? So whom do I give this education loan? School students, professional and other college students, only university level students, and any of the above. This is very not tricky one, simple one. It is generally available to whom? School, professional and other college, only university level, and any of the above. Follow the paid class. I have taken this lecture in the paid class. Right? Those who are from the paid class, answer me. There we had seen or given that education loan is for all of them. Okay, any of the above, all of the above. Education loan can be taken by anyone. Even schools nowadays require this education loan. Right? You might have seen the fees of the schools. What are the fees of the schools nowadays? Type in the comment section, what is the fee of the private schools in your city? In your city, type in the comment section. And then you'll understand why do we require this education loan. It is required. School fees are in metros are more than around 3 to 4 lakhs for smaller children, kids. Right? So that's why it is required for all now. Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to the Achiever series in Adda 24/7. Hi, good morning everyone. Ready? Okay. So we are in the Achievers MCQ series. For those who are joining new, we are in the MCQ series for RBWM. Okay, and we are covering all the objective questions for your RBWM. Remember this question bank from which I am taking. It's available in the paid classes. So immediately join the paid class and you'll get all these question banks, complete question bank video. Okay. So let's start. Okay, for May 24 exam, Achiever series, MCQ, Achiever series, it's a MCQ question series. Okay, we are in module A right now. So let's start. Yeah. So the first question. To make the FD to function like the current account, the banks offer what? Function like a current account. Look at this. Function like a current account. To make an FD function like a current account means what? How can a FD function like a current account? What is a current account? Everyone, what is a current account? Current account means where I make the transactions, constant transaction, unlimited transactions I do make. So can I make the same in FD? Yesterday we saw one question, similar question over here. Yesterday at the end, how many of you have got that answer? Similar question. Yeah. Okay. So for this, what is the answer? Say this. To make the FD function like the current accounts, the banks offer what? Cancellation. They offer cancelable FDRs. Offer no prepayment penalty for FDRs. Offer overdraft facility attached to the FDRs and all of the above. Now this is again the problem. We always think whenever we see this all of the above answer, all of us feel that yes, generally this is the answer, but no. This time this is not the answer. All of the above is not the answer. Now you think over it itself. Everyone think over it. What should be the answer for this? To make the FD function like the current account, what should be the answer? Everyone think over it. Think over it. What should be the answer? Yeah. How can an FD function like the current account? The answer is here, to offer overdraft facility on the FDR. What is an OD? FDOD, what is that? FDOD means, what do we do in FDOD? A typical amount, generally 80 to 90%, is given on that FD as an OD. Right? We open a separate OD account and then give it. And that customer makes the transactions on that. Offer cancelable FDR, this is not the answer. Why? Because if I cancel this FDR, what happens? FD won't remain at all. We want the FD also and the OD also to remain. To offer no prepayment penalty, FDRs means what? Again, I am telling that customer to cancel that FD. So A and B cannot be the answers. Okay. So answer will be C only. C. This is the answer. Offer overdraft facility on the FDR. That is the answer. Okay. Let me mark it red. Everyone got this? Type yes in the comment section. Everyone got it? Group life insurance covers and group health insurance covers are offered by the bank with. So group life, we always give not only group, we give single life also. Life insurance covers or health insurance also. Okay. We give this health insurance, we give this life insurance covers with various products. Which are those products? Now, what do you mean by this? We give this an added addendum. Now, many of us don't know over here. Many of the banks might not be giving, nationalized banks, but private banks and foreign banks have already started this product long back. You open the savings account with us and you'll get a health insurance. You'll get an accident policy. You'll get this policy. You'll get that policy free. Open the savings current FD account with us. So, what is the answer over here? Along with which products do I offer this life insurance and health insurance products? With FDR, savings bank, current account, or only FDR and current account, or only savings and FD account, or savings bank account and current account. So what can be the answer? A, B, C or D? Think of it. Yes? Yes, what do you say, guys? What do you say? What is the answer? Which products do we offer these life insurance and health insurance? Is it A? I'll give you a hint. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It is either A or C. A or C. What can be the answer? It's either A or C. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. See, the answer is this. A. All of them. All of them. See here. It depends on the bank. If some bank wants to mobilize more current accounts, it will offer these products with the current. If some bank wants to mobilize FDRs, it will offer these products with FDRs. So these are just the add-on policies, add-on things given. Okay. Next one. Term deposits are offered with the provision for payment of interest on. So now these are all basic questions, but we must know this. All are basic, but we must know the answers over here. So these term deposits are offered with the provision of payment of interest on monthly and quarterly, quarterly and on cumulative interest payment basis, quarterly and on cumulative interest payment basis, monthly and on cumulative interest payment basis. So what is the answer? Do I give the interest? Okay, how many of you work in the FD department or have worked in the FD department? What are the interest which you are giving? Are you giving monthly interest or quarterly or cumulative or 6 monthly also? See here, there can be answer of 6 monthly also over here. Okay, yearly also can be the answer. It depends on bank to bank. I can give the interest on monthly, quarterly, 6 monthly and cumulative interest payment basis. I can give that also. So what is the answer? Yes. Answer is B. Correct. Monthly, quarterly and on cumulative interest payment basis. All of them. Any of them you can give the interest. Okay. I can give it on a daily basis. Who can stop me? As far as my software supports it, okay, I can give it on a daily basis. What's the problem? Okay, yeah. Next one. The standard retail asset products offered by the bank are housing loans, consumer durable, car loans, credit cards, and personal loans. So which are the standard retail asset products? Standard means commonly given. Commonly. Housing loans, consumer loans, car loans, credit cards, and personal loans. So A to B, A to C, A to D, and A to E all. Now this is the simplest question available. Simplest. Okay. It is the simplest. Think about it. Give me the answer. The most simplest question. The answer is A to E all. Correct? A to E all. These are the common products. Housing loan, consumer loans, car loans, credit card, personal. These are known as generic products now. Every bank is giving these products, right? Next one. Retail asset products do not include which of the following? Now this is the tricky one. Huh? Retail asset products do not include which of the following? Now this is the really tricky one. Think over it. Rent receivables, salary ODs, loan for traders in personal segment. So do not include retail assets. Huh? This rental receivables, salary ODs, loans for traders in personal segment. A and C, B and C, A and B, and none of the above. Now think about it. What can be the answer? Everyone, be fast. Yes. Think about it. What can be the answer? Retail assets, products which do not include. Who do not in? What is not included in retail assets? Let me get the answer from you. Everyone. What is the answer over here? Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. Fast. In the meantime, everyone do join the batches because the batches have just started. Okay. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies covered. I have just started the batch yesterday only. It was an orientation phase. The actual topic will start from Monday. So do join the batches ASAP. Okay. How to join them? I'll show you at the end. Okay. In the meantime, everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7. Everyone subscribe to Officers Adda. Click on the bell icon. Everyone click on the bell icon. Share it with your friends. If you like it, say this. Yeah. So retail assets do not include which of the following? Give the answer. Is it D or is it C? Where is the answer of C? Yeah. It's either A or D. Think of it. A or D. What should be the answer? A or D? Yes, please give me the answer, everyone. A or D? What can be the answer? Yeah. D is the right answer. None of the above. All of them are the features of retail assets. Rental receivables means we give the loan on the rentals. Okay, if somebody is getting some rent, I can fund that customer on a regular basis on that rent also. Because after all, that's like an EMI to that person or this SIP to that person. Second is salary overdrafts, right? Salary ODs means OD to the salary account. If somebody is getting a regular salary, I can offer that customer a 1 month or 2 month salary OD. Loan to traders. Remember, many of you felt that traders is a corporate loan. No, small traders and MSME is a retail loan. Okay. So loan to traders is a retail loan. Remember this, it's a retail loan. Got it? Next one. Which of the following does not form the part of retail services? Does not. Which of the following does not form the part of retail services? Mobile, internet, telephone banking. A, B and C. Mobile banking, internet banking, telephone banking. It's quite simple now. This you can definitely get it. Answer is right. Simple answer. None of the above, isn't it? Because all are the part of this alternate channels now, right? What is alternate channels? Alternate channels mean those channels where human being is not directly involved. Mobile banking, internet banking, app banking, telephone banking, social media banking, all these, okay? So these are a part of retail services now, okay? Move on. Type yes in the comment section if you are getting it right up till now. Everyone type yes. Next one. In retail banking, which of the following is not the part of other products and services? Now look at this. Not the part of other. Other means what we are talking of here. Talking here as a ancillary products, ancillary services, ancillary. Okay, ancillary services. These are called as ancillary. Once again, ancillary services. These are called as. Okay, yeah. So which of them is not the part of ancillary services? Retail sale of gold coins, bill payment services, payment gateway to rail air ticket booking, and none of the above. Now I'll tell you, many of you will get confused in one answer. Definitely. You'll all get confused in one answer because you all banks are not doing it as of now. Which one? Think over it. Okay, I'll give you a hint in this. Okay, wait for half a minute. I'll give you a hint also. All of you are getting confused between A and C, no, D. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The answer is between A and D only. A and D. Now think over it. Answer is between A and D. Think, think, think. Yes. The answer is D. D. None of the above. Because all of them are the part of other products and services. What did I say? You'll get problem in this gold coins because nowadays none of the banks sells gold coins. Means very few. I won't say none. Very few banks sell the gold coin because the margins are very limited in that. But that is also an ancillary services. What are ancillary services? Ancillary services are those services which are not a core banking product. Okay, what is a core banking product? Core banking product means saving, current, FD for deposits and for loans. We have all our loans. Housing loan, personal loan, consumer loan, all the types of loans. Any loan given is a core product. Then what is ancillary? Locker. Locker is an ancillary service. Is it a core product of a bank? Suppose if there is no locker tomorrow, won't the bank function? Will the bank stop functioning? So ancillary means which is not directly affecting my core business. Okay. Even this mutual fund, insurance sales, third-party product, these are all ancillary services. Many others are there. Okay. So coming back, yeah. So answer is none of the above. Okay. All of them are a part of other products or ancillary services. Okay. The process of developing a product where the best features available of the available products are incorporated along with the additional value engineering is called as. What do you mean by this? Developing a product where the best features of the available product. So whatever is the existing feature, existing product. Let's say tomorrow I'm in, let's say some XYZ bank and I see that SBI has developed a very good product or PNB has developed a very good product which is gaining huge traction or huge attention. So what will I do? I just copy the full product from them. Okay, and add some additional features which they are not giving. So getting the best features from this existing product and adding the value. So cross-selling, product innovation, hybrid cross-pollination, and product development. What is this called as? This is the typical one. Now this is a real difficult one. Huh? Yeah, this is a real difficult one. Think over it. Yes. This will really require your means rack your brains. You'll have to think again and again in this. Yeah. Think. Let me see how many of you have answered this. No, still people are confused over here. Still you are confused. Still many of you are confused over here. So, what is the answer for this? Here, there is a typical answer for this. The typical answer for this is hybrid cross-pollination. Now, what is hybrid cross-pollination? You'll say, sir, what is this pollination? This is a biology word. You had this in biology, right? Pollination. So, hybrid cross-pollination is a term used from that biology only, and it is given in banking. So, what do? I copy that full product. Pollination means what? It's from one flower to other. The bees move. Okay. So similarly, from one bank to another, the product moves, and we add some features to it, some value to it. Okay. So that's why hybrid cross pollination is the answer. Next one. The views and instructions of dash are prime drivers of product development in banks. Views and instructions of whom? Prime drivers in product development. So product development has a main feature, means it is dependent on whose views? RBI, Ministry of Finance, training establishments, and top management. Now here, many of you have this in the mindset that the answer is customers, isn't it? The views and instructions of customers are of prime importance. That is obviously the answer. If the answer would have been customers over here, okay, if there would have been an option of customers, then that would have been the first answer, customers. But now you have to choose between these given answers, between these, for what is given then. RBI, Ministry, training and top management, between these answers. So whenever you have to choose between these answers, what shall you choose? You'll have to choose the amongst them, which is the best. Top management, this is the right answer. Top management. Okay, got it? Next one. In product development in banks, the following factors are given weightage: geography, weightage of branch, center, and business potential. A to C all only, A to D all, B and C only, B and D only. So what do you think? See this, in product development in banks, the following features are given the weightage. Which features are given the weightage? Yeah. Which features are given the weightage? Geography. Can I give any product anywhere? Suppose if I give the same product in banking in South India as well as in North India, same product. Forget the core products, savings or anything, but other features. They vary as per the requirement of that customer, of the region. Weightage of the branch, correct? Center and business potential. So the answer is this, A to D all of them is the answer. Okay, all of them are given the importances over here. And last one for today. In a product development in banks, the following factors are given importance. Now look at this, question is same, but look at the factors: market dynamics, segmentation, customer segments, and product positioning. So our question is same, but the factors are different. Again, the options are same. Think over it. What can be the answers? What can be the answer for this? Again, common answer, right? A to D all. Because all the factors are important. Market dynamics, what is the market product, what is the market trend going on right now? Segmentation, what type of customer I am targeting? Customer segments, right? And product positioning, isn't it? One second. Correct? So the answer is A to D all, everyone. This A to D all. Okay? Here in the Achiever series for RBWM. Here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies. So watch the series till the end. Also, watch all the lectures of the series. Daily, same time, same channel you'll be having it. Okay? Officers Adda 24/7. Okay? A retail business model is built on dash in geography based approach. A retail business model is based on dash in geography based approach. What can be the answer over here? Think over it. Think over it, everyone. What can be the answer? A retail business model is based on what? Different products, different service, geographies, different markets. So it is based on what? It is based on dash in geography based approach. Dash. Now this dash you have to fill in. Think over it. Everyone, think over it. Think. Answer is very simple. It seems to be there. Okay, it is geographies. Correct. In yesterday we covered some different approaches: segmented approach, then geography based approach, then departmental approach. I gave some one-liners for you also. So follow that completely, everyone. Okay. That's why I'm saying follow the series completely. Because what happens if you start from the middle, you won't get the grip. Some topics we cover in this class, some topics we cover in other class. Something important comes up, then we cover up in wherever we can. So that's why you have to follow the complete series. Okay. So the answer over here is geographies. Okay. Retail business model is based on geographies in geography based approach. Second one, where strategies of retail banking are built on the basis of type of the branch, such as rural, semi-urban, urban, metro. Such approach is called as this also I had cleared it. Segmented, geography based, classification based, any of these. Now think over it. This is what you need to think. Everyone think over it. What do you say? Think for some time, yeah. What is it you are getting? What is the answer for this? Yes. The answer for this is built on the basis of rural, semi-urban. You have these branches in your banks also, right? Do you have the branches in your banks? Means you have semi-urban branch, you have urban branch. We all have these branches. Mainly in nationalized banks, we have this concept of semi-urban, urban, right? So this approach is called as what? Segmented, geography-based, classification-based. Just now I gave you the example of geography-based, right? I gave you the example of geography-based. So what was the answer? Geography-based means what? It will be based on geography. Means what? I'm having the branch in Maharashtra, I'm having the branch in J&K, I'm having the branch in Punjab, Haryana, MP. This is geography based. Segmented means what? Depending on the customer segment. I'm having a NRI branch, I'm having a MSME branch. This is segmented. Classification means what? This is the real answer. Classification means rural, semi-urban, urban means as we differentiate between the branches, this is the urban branch, this is a semi-urban branch. So this becomes the answer. Okay. So classification based approach where the branches are of the type rural, semi-urban, urban, metro, it is called as classification type. Okay. Next one. Which of the following business models, business approach for retail banking is found in public sector banks? Now which approach is found in public sector? Now you will get confused over here. Okay. Now look at this. Segmented approach, geography based approach, classification based approach, and holistic model based on the corporate objective. This is corporate objectives of the retail business. Okay. So which approach is used by public sector banks? Many of you will get confused over here. Okay. Many of you will get confused over here. Get the answer for this. Yeah. What do you think should be the answer? Many of you will get. I'll tell you what will you do. Many of you will write. I'll tell you you'll write classification based. Okay. You'll write classification based, but that is not the answer. Think over it. Huh? Got the answer? What is the answer for this here? Public sector banks, we generally feel that it is classification based, urban, semi-urban, rural, but it's not that. The real answer is this. Holistic model based on the corporate objectives for the retail banking. Here, corporate objectives. This is very important. Nowadays, even public sector banks have changed. You've seen the shares of public sector banks now in the stock market, hugely up. Why? Because they have changed. They've changed the model. Earlier, we had this model of classification based, geography based, everything we had it in our banks. Geography based also we added, classification based also we added, but now we are coming up out of all these and now we are moving towards this. Holistic model based on the corporate objectives for retail business. So corporate objectives are important. What are corporate objectives? Corporate objectives means where I want my bank to be in coming years. What should be my net profit? That is my corporate objective. Based on that, I'll change my classification, I change my geography based. Wherever I want the branches are not working, so I'll shift those branches, right? Wherever I want there is a semi-urban branch, but there are a lot of urban customers coming over there. I'll shift it from semi-urban to urban. Okay, so it can happen anything depending on the corporate objectives. These are very important corporate objectives. Okay. Chalo, let's move on. Which of the following business approach for retail banking is followed in the new private sector banks? Now, new private sector. Segmented, geography based, classification based, and mix of segment and classification. So what is the answer for this? Think over it. Now, new private sector banks means which banks are we talking of? We are not talking of this Karnataka Bank or Karur Vysya Bank, Federal Bank. These banks were all formed before 1991. Those banks which are formed after 1991, after that Narsimham Committee report. Remember, 1991 Narsimham Committee report was one of the game changers in banking system. It changed the whole approach of banking. Earlier, the banks were dominated, means mainly almost 99% all the banks were nationalized banks only. They were dominating the game. But in 1991, Narasimha Committee gave the report that the banking needs to be changed. For that, new private sector banks came in. In 1994, these banks came in generally. Some came in somewhere earlier also, but generally 1994 these banks came in. So these banks, when they came in, they changed the whole scenario of banking. Now all we see that online banking, everything, we are moving, shifting more towards this app banking now, right? Why is it? Because of the competition given by these private sector banks, right? So now, which of the following business approach for retail banking is followed by these new private sector banks? So what should be the answer over here? Is it segmented? Do they have NRI branches, MSME branches? Do they have classification based, means rural, semi-urban? What do they have? Think over it, think. Yes, think over it, everyone. What should be the answer for this? Private sector. Anyone amongst you is in private sector banks? New private sector, or you can say Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, or old private sector banks, means Federal Bank, Karur Vysya Bank. Okay. So what is the answer for this? Yes. The answer is mix. Remember, it's a mix. They always follow the mixed approach. New private, this Indian private sector banks. Okay. Next one. Which of the following constitutes a basic structure of retail banking as per the recent trends? So constitutes a basic structure. Structure means what do we sell? Which one do we sell now? What do we sell? Do we sell retail assets only? Do we sell retail asset and liabilities? Do we sell liability and third party products only? Or do we sell retail asset, retail liability and third party products? This is quite simple one. So you should be able to answer this, right? What do you think should be the answer? Very simple one. Think, let me get the answer from your side. Let me get the answer from your side, everyone. So what is the answer? Everyone, yes, what is the answer? What should be the answer? Think over it. Simple one, isn't it? Don't you sell insurance today? Your main job is insurance selling now. Means many of the bankers tell me that we are less of the bankers and more of the insurance sellers. Right? Everyone is selling insurance only today. Insurance. I go to the bank for FD, I come out with insurance. I go to the bank for savings, I come out with insurance. I go to the bank for depositing the cash, I come out with insurance. That's the same. So it is what? All of these three: retail assets, retail liability, and third party. What is retail asset? Asset means what? Asset is a loan for the bank. So loans are the assets for the bank. Liability means what? Deposit, saving, current, FD. And third party means what? This third party means those products like insurance, mutual fund, or broking accounts. There are many. There are factoring. There are others as well. So there are certain credit cards of other banks. So these are all the basic structures of today's banking. Means today we do the selling of all these three products: retail assets, liabilities, and third party. So the answer is D over here. D. Okay, answer is D. Got it, everyone? Answer is D. Next one. Liability products offered to the customers in the following three forms. So liability means what? Deposit. Okay, deposit products. So deposits are offered in what form? Savings account. Third party products means insurance, mutual fund, term deposits. Second is savings account, current account and term deposit. Saving account, current account, third party product. Okay, third party products. And current account, third party products and term deposits. So what should be the answer? Now this is quite simple. You must be able to know this because we all have passed the entrance while coming to the banks, right? So we all must know this answer. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think all? Yeah. It is? Correct. We are here talking of only banking products, only banking. So saving, current and FD. This is the only answer. Third party product is not a banking product. So this doesn't come under liability. Here also third party. Here also third party. These products are not under liability product. These are not core banking products. Core banking products are only three: saving, current, FD, in deposits and in loans. Any type of loan which we give. Okay. Next one. The following has become the generic feature of savings bank account in recent years. Generic means what? Common feature. Common means what? So what? Common feature means so what? Means if I tell any customer I am giving ATM card, so what? If I am giving debit card, so what? Credit card, so what? Multi-city check, so what? It's nothing new. Okay. So that is generic feature. Suppose if I tell you sun rises in the east, you'll say, so what? I know it. Okay. Bank gives the loan products, so what? It's a generic feature. So the point over here is generic means whatever is common. You can't differentiate yourself. You can't differentiate yourself. So that is the generic feature. Okay. So which are the generic features? ATM card, debit card, credit card, multi-city checks. It is A to D, all of them have become the generic features now. Nothing is new. Credit card is also done. Every bank is giving all these products. ATM card, debit card, credit card, multi-city checks. Everyone is giving the same. Isn't it? Next one. To increase the earning potential of a savings bank balances. Okay. Of savings bank balances, the following facilities are offered by the banks. So what are the facilities? Sweep, add-on life policies, add-on group health policies, and all of the above. To increase the earning potential of savings bank account means what? If I have more balances in my savings bank, then I'll earn more. Why? Because savings bank is a low cost deposit, saving and current, both. Low cost deposit. Why? Because we don't give any interest on current. On saving, we give hardly 3.5 to 4%. Right? So that's why we have to earn a lot on the savings bank account. So which facilities are available? Sweep, add-on life, add-on group health, and all of those. So answer is correct. All of the above. Everything is allowed. What is sweep? I'll cover that later. We are having a separate topic on that. Okay. This you already know. Add-on group life policies, add-on group health policies. Liability product differentiation is very thin in different bank, but the following factors distinguish the product from one bank to another. So liability product means what? Saving, current, FD. Now saving, current, FD is common. You go anywhere. Saving is saving, current is current, FD is FD. Let it be any bank. Okay. So what differentiates? Number one, technology and delivery, process and delivery, technology and process only, technology, process and delivery, all. So the answer is simple, isn't it? All. Right? Now, see this. To enable the customer to partially withdraw the term deposit without disturbing the entire amount and the resultant loss, the bank provides Offer no penalty FDRs. See here, what are we doing? Partially withdraw. We are not closing the FD over here. Offer no penalty FDR. Inject an unfixed component in the fixed deposit. Offer an overdraft facility and all of the above. All of us tend to give the answer all of the above. But the answer is not that. We want partially withdraw. Okay, the term deposit. So partially withdraw without disturbing the entire term deposit. So in that case, partially withdrawing. If I offer no penalty FDR means what? The customer will be able to withdraw all the FDs. He'll be withdrawing full FD. Okay. So that is also one thing. Or even the customer can withdraw the partial FDs also, because I have seen that also. Suppose if 1 lakh FD I want only 40,000. Customer will withdraw 40,000, make another FD for 60,000. Inject an unfixed component. So that is also injected. And offer an overdraft. So the answer will be actually all of the above, right? Covering the important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies regarding RBWM. So follow the complete series. Follow all the lectures of the series. Okay. So let's start now without wasting the time. First question. In case of education loans, who is made the co-borrower? Very important question. In case of education loans, who is made the co-borrower? Education loan is given to whom? Education loan is given for the studies, generally for the higher studies. Even now the schools require the same. So who is made the co-borrower? The college where the student takes the admission. College. The family members of the borrower. The parents of the borrower. The friends and relatives of the borrower. So now think. It depends on, now let me see who answers it first. Okay. So now what is the answer? Everyone think about it. Yeah. Yes. See here, generally education loan is given for the higher studies, about 12th, generally. It can be for engineering, medical, or even any other courses. Okay, any other course. Now it depends on the course as such. So engineering, medical, or other. Now this actually, the education loan is given to whom? See, this co-borrower is made by somebody is made a co-borrower. So who is the main borrower then? Main borrower is that student. That student is the main borrower. Okay. If the student is a major one, that student is the main borrower. Generally about 12, the student is a major one, above 18, right? So this is the main borrower. So if this guy is a borrower, then who is the co-borrower then? College. Should the college be made this co-borrower, or the family members? Means now it depends on this. Family members means what are we talking of? Here we are talking of other family members. Here the C is specific. Parents of the borrower. So this is the right answer. Parents of the borrower. Student is a borrower, and then the co-borrower is the parents. It can be either mother or the father. Okay. Friends and relatives, that's outside. Okay. So directly get the answer. The parents of the borrower are the co-borrower. Next one. The amount of education loan is restricted to rupees dash for studies in India. Suppose if I have to study in India, then what is the maximum amount of loan which I can get? 5 lakh, 7.5 lakh, 10 lakh, 20 lakh. Think over it. Yeah. Maximum amount for India, within India. It is? Comment section. Let me see in the comment section. Everyone, comment section. Yes, it is 10 lakhs. Okay. If it is in India, then it's 10 lakhs. If it is outside, then we have the next question. The amount of education loan is restricted to rupees dash for studies abroad. So if in India it is 10 lakhs, then abroad it will be what? Abroad it will be 20 lakhs. Isn't it? But definitely it will be higher than that in India. Okay. What all is covered in education loan? What all do we cover? Number one, the fees. Now see here, there are many elements. Fees. I'll name few. Fees means we call it tuition fees. Tuition fees, okay? Then it can be others, any other that building fund, then it's a sort of donation only. Building fund or some other charges, okay? Then boarding charges, residence charges. See this, boarding, lodging and boarding we call it, boarding, okay? Boarding, lodging. Now that student will require this regular expenses, daily expenses, so those will be covered, daily expenses, okay? Those will also be covered. The student will require computers, laptops, okay, laptops, so those will be covered, okay, plus other study material, okay. So these are all, plus there are many. What all does the student require for staying there and studying there, everything will be covered over there, okay. For education loan up to 4 lakhs, which of the following type of security is available? Up to 4 lakhs. Parents as a co-borrowers. Parents are co-borrowers plus third party guarantee. Parents are co-borrowers and charge on tangible assets like property. Parents and as co-borrowers, charge on tangible assets and third party guarantee. So up to 4 lakhs only we are talking, up to 4 lakhs. It is only one, that is parents as a co-borrowers. Up to 4 lakhs it is only this much. Nothing else is needed. No third party guarantee, no tangible assets, nothing. Okay? Got it? Next. For loans above 4 lakhs but up to 7.5 lakhs, bank can insist on the following. So 4 to 7.5. So parents as co-borrowers plus third party guarantee. Parents as co-borrowers plus charge on tangible assets. Again, options are same. Parents as co-borrowers, charge on tangible assets and third party guarantee. So what do we require over here? Yes, it is. So importantly, the answer is parents as co-borrowers and third party guarantee. What is third party guarantee? We require a separate guarantor. Depending on the bank, bank may require 2 guarantors or a single guarantor. Okay. So 4 lakhs to 7.5 lakhs. Parents as co-borrowers plus third party guarantee. For education loans above 7.5 lakhs, bank can insist on the following. So if it is above 7.5 lakhs, then now look at the options. It is, yeah, parents as co-borrowers and charge on the tangible assets like property. This is here, tangible assets is required over here. Or both of them are not required. Third party guarantee also and charge on the tangible assets also. That is not the case. It is parents as the co-borrowers and charge on the tangible assets. Right? Next one. Education loan is generally disbursed by banks in one go, in semester wise only, in annual payment installment only, in semester wise or annual payment installment. Think over it. Now what? How is it disbursed? Today's session is completely mainly on education. Further we'll be covering others also, but education loans. So it is education loan disbursed as one go. Do I disburse it in one go? Means the initial only, first year only I'll disburse all the full amount. Semester wise, annual payment, or semester wise or annual payment. Anything. So the answer is D. semester wise or annual payment installment. Okay. The repayment of education loan is generally 36 EMI, 48 EMI, 60 EMI and 84 EMI. So repayment of education loan. Yes. It is 60 EMI, 60. Understand the education loan, how it goes. Firstly, when I disburse the loan, okay, suppose today if I disburse the loan, I won't be disbursing it in one go. Okay. If the education for that student is, let's say, engineering for 4 years, so I'll be disbursing it either semester wise or as discussed earlier or annual payment, right? So I'll disburse this and fourth one. Okay. So I'll disburse this loan, and when will be the repayment start? The repayment will start after the completion of the course. Completion plus 1 year. So 1 year more, because that student needs a job to find a job, right? So 1 year more. So here the repayment will start. Repayment starts. Okay. So here the repayment will start. Plus what will happen? Now it will go for 60 EMIs. So this will go on for 5 years now. Okay, this will be for 5 years. 5 years. Okay, or 60 EMI we call it. So this is how the education loan works. Totally how many years now? 4 plus 1, 5 plus 5, 10. Okay. So the education loan is the longest loan, one of the longest loan. It's not the longest loan. In fact, home loan is one of the longest loans, right? The moratorium period in case of education loans is 1 year after the studies, 1 year after getting the job, 1 year after the studies or after getting the job, whichever is later. 1 year after the studies or after getting the job, whichever is earlier. So, what is the answer? Moratorium period. Or it's not after, it should be or getting the job directly. 1 year after the studies or getting the job, whichever is earlier, not after getting the job. Okay. So this 1 year is only for studies. And immediately as somebody gets a job means, as I told you earlier, see this 1 year over year. But imagine if I get the job in 2 months only, or if I get the job here only, after completion I get into my campus interview. Then why should I waste my 1 year? So in that case, if I get the job earlier, then my repayment will start earlier only. So that is the answer. 1 year after the studies or getting the job, whichever is earlier. Got it? Okay. Next one. The models used for processing the retail loan application are. So what are the models used? Standalone and centralized models, standalone and standby models, centralized and standby models, hybrid and standalone models. Think over it. Yeah. Now what is this standalone and centralized models? What is the standalone processing? See, here in banks, always remember there are two types of models mainly. Okay. Means this is for processing. There are various other delivery models also, horizontal model, vertical model, predominantly horizontal, predominantly vertical, that is different. This is for processing, that is for delivery. So processing has two types of models. One is standalone and second one is this CPU or centralized CPU, we call it CPU. What is there in standalone? Here in standalone, everything is done by the branch. Means collecting the documents, collecting the documents, okay, docs. Second, processing of the loans. Collect means analysis, processing of the loans. That is also done by the branch. Then after processing the loan, the disbursement part. Disbursement, that is also done by the branch. Okay. And then after disbursement, there is monitoring of the of that loan, monitoring, that is also done by the branch. Okay, that is in standalone model. Whereas in CPU, collection of the documents is done by the branch. This is by the branch. Okay, now the processing disbursement part, that is done by the CPU. Okay, even the monitoring is done by the CPU. Okay, monitoring of this loan is done by the CPU. Branch is only the documents collection center. So depending on what the type of banking is and what is the level of that bank. Level of the bank means what is the business level of that bank. Level means level, not individual level I am talking of. Business level of that bank. If that bank is a bigger branch, like bank like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI, then they generally follow the CPU model. CPU. Okay. If that bank is a small bank, like some cooperative bank, then they follow the standalone models. CPU model is only useful whenever you have large volumes, huge volumes. If you have huge volumes, only then use the CPU model. Otherwise, the CPU model is of no use to you. It is just a wastage of money, okay, and energy. If you have small volumes, then you use this standalone model. Okay. So these were the questions about RBWM for today's YT sessions. Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the Achiever series for RBWM. Here we are covering important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies. So follow the series till the end. Watch this video till the end. Also, follow the complete series. Watch every day, same time, the lecture. Okay, various objective questions we are covering mainly. Share it with your friends. Okay, so let's start. When the retail loan proposals are received, processed and sanctioned and disbursed at the branch level, it is called as hybrid, standby, centralized or standalone model. Think about it, everyone. Firstly, you must understand what are these models. Hybrid means, standby means, what is standby model? Frankly, there is nothing called as, at least in your JAIIB. There are hybrid models, there are standby models, but at least in your JAIIB, they don't exist. Okay, in JAIIB RBWM, they don't exist. Okay, there are only two models. One is centralized and second is standalone. What is the difference between them? See here, it's like this. In centralized model, centralized, okay, and second is standalone. Okay, so in centralized and standalone, what is the difference between them? So let's look at it. I'll mark it over here so that it doesn't go below this. Okay, in centralized model, branch does what? Branch does the collection only. Docs collection is done by the branch. Docs collection and forwarding. Okay, in standalone, so it collects the documents and processing and all the remaining things, means processing, sanctioning, disbursement, everything else is done by the CPU. There is a central processing unit, it does everything. Okay, in standalone, what happens? All the documents, means everything, collection, documents collection, then go on, see this, all these are given over here: received, processed, sanctioned, disbursed, everything is done at the branch level only. So here branch is under more stress, more work. Okay, whereas here there is a lesser work to the branch, less work. Okay, also this model is faster. This is much faster. Okay, there is more standardization in this model. Standardization here, the standardization is not there. Okay, in standalone. So that's why when the retail loans are received, processed, sanctioned, disbursed at the branch level only, then it is called as, now you answer me, I've given all these hints. Okay. So now you answer me. What is the answer? It is comment section. Yes. D. Standalone. Okay. A bank receives, processes and sanctions all the retail loan proposals at one place for a particular geographic area. The bank is following which type of model? Just now I gave you the explanation. So the answer is centralized. Now you'll see this. There are 2 points given over here. One is for complete geographical area, one particular. Now centralized model can be of 2 types. There can be a single CPU, single CPU, okay? Single centralized processing model unit, or there can be multiple CPUs, multiple, okay? CPU means what happens many a times, many of the banks are following the models, these multiple CPU models. Why? Because India is so vast that if you keep a single CPU, there will be a huge workload on that single CPU. That's why they make generally 4 CPUs for 4 regions. 4 CPUs generally they make north, south, east and west. Okay. And nowadays with the internet accessibility, you keep the CPU anywhere. Even if you make a single CPU and if you keep multiple stuff over there, huge stuff over there, then also it will suffice. So both of them can work. It depends on the bank's board of directors thinking. Okay. So this if it is for a specific geographical area, then it's called as multiple CPU model. The whole bank is having single CPU, let's say somewhere in Mumbai, Chennai, anywhere. Then it is called as a single CPU model. Okay. Which of the following is not a feature of standalone model for retail loans? Not a feature. Remember this, not a feature of standalone. It is based on documents only. There is no standard approach. Retail loans are one part of the multiple activity. Compliance of appraisal norms may be biased on the customer profile. Think. Not a feature. This is very important. How many of you can give the correct answer? Let me see. Okay, I'll have some water in the meantime. Yeah. Here. There is no standard approach. Now we want not a feature. There is no standard approach. That is correct. Because if you keep it for the standalone model, it means every branch manager, every BM will think differently. Every BM will have his or her own thought processes. Somebody might not sanction some loan, somebody might sanction the same loan. So that's why there is no standard approach. Retail loans are only a part of the multiple activity. So that is also correct. That is a feature. Here, all these are true. We want false. Okay. Retail loans are only a part of that multiple activity. Means here in branch you have everything. Standalone means branch. You have everything. Loans, deposits, third party products, locker, right? Courier. So many things you have in the branch. You can have multiple things. Okay, so the retail loans is just one part. Compliance of appraisal norms may be biased on the customer profile. That is also true. May be biased. If some BM feels that a customer is good, or if some BM branch manager knows the customer, then that BM can have some biasness towards that customer, which is very risky. So this is also true. Only this is false. It is based on the documents only. It is not based on the documents only. That's why this D is the answer to this A. There can be a bias. Whereas in CPU model, it is based on documents only. So the answer over here required is A. Okay. Which of the following is not the feature? Remember, not the feature of standalone model. So it is based on documents only. This is not the feature of standalone model. Okay. Similar question. Which of the following is not a feature of centralized model now? Quality is uniform. Okay, write true everywhere where you feel it is true. Okay. The documentation standards are professional. Processing time is uniform, and none of the above. Now think over it. Think over it. What is the answer? Yeah. Is the quality is not uniform in this centralized model, or aren't the persons professional over there, or is this processing time is changing? So the correct answer over here is, yeah, it is none of the above. Okay, this is the answer, none of the above. D is the answer. Okay. Which of the following provides a facility called buy now pay later? Buy now pay later. Overdraft, credit card, debit card, and ATM card. Which of the following provides this feature of buy now and pay later? Think. Yes. Credit card. Okay. Credit card provides you the facility of buy now, pay later. Debit card provides you which facility? Buy now, BN, pay now, PN, BN, PN. And this is BN, PL, pay later. Okay. Overdraft, it's nothing like that related to buy now. Overdraft is not for buying. Simple, isn't it? It's a loan. The size of the credit card is, this is somewhat difficult. Okay. Technical question, but chances you don't know if it will be asked in the exam. Once or twice it was asked. So what is the size of that credit card? 3 1 by 8 inches by 2 again 1 by 8 inches, or 3, this remaining all is okay. I'll just give you the answer directly because this is difficult one. Answer is A. 3 1 by 8 inches by 2 1 by 8 inches. Okay. The payment made through credit card or cash withdrawn have to be made. So payment made through credit card or cash withdrawn have to be made after 90 days, immediately, after the agreed time gap, any of the above at the discretion of the issuing bank. So payment made through credit card or cash withdrawn have to be made. So if I withdraw the cash, then how do I have to pay? Immediately or after 90 days? So after 90 days is not the right answer. After the agreed time gap, yeah, that can be the answer. So the answer over here is here. Let me change this question a bit. It will be like this. Immediately this, and D, let's make this D, let me change this D. D is B and C. And C. Okay. So now what is the answer? So the answer is D over here. Why D? Look at this. There are two things in the credit card, everyone pay attention. Whenever you make a purchase, okay, then you get free credit period. Free credit period means you get, suppose if I make the purchase over here on, let's say, 6th or 10th of March, and my billing cycle is 5th of every month. So I'll be billed on 5th of April. Okay. And then 20 days I have. So I'll be paying on 25th of April. So many days I get free over here. 10th March to 25th of April. Okay, this is for purchase. But if I withdraw the cash, then this rule does not apply. 10th March I withdraw the cash. Okay, 10th March I withdraw the cash. Okay, immediately interest starts. Immediate interest is starting. Okay, so that's why withdrawing cash is very risky in credit card. Okay, so the payment through credit card, for this you have this agreed time gap, that is this 30 days plus 20 days. But for B, it is this cash, it is B. So the answer is B and C both. For cash it is immediately, and for purchase it is time gap. Okay, which of the public sector banks was the first one that started a credit card business in India? Andhra, Bank of Baroda, SBI, Vijaya Bank. Very difficult one. Many of you have some notions in your mind. Many of you are thinking some answer. Many of you might be feeling that the answer is SBI, right? Think over it. Let me put this question to you only. Let me see. There was a card called as Bob card. Anyone remembers Bob card? BOB card. That was in 1990s. Okay, 1990s. Almost the beginners of the card business. But that was not a credit card. Right? That was not a credit card. That was a debit card. Now, who was the first bank then? SBI was not the first bank. It was Andhra Bank. Andhra Bank started the credit card business first in India as an Indian bank. Of course, other banks were there. Suppose if you consider the foreign banks, then it was Citibank and Standard Chartered. That's okay. But public sector banks, Andhra Bank started this credit card business. Okay. Which of the following does not fall under the proprietary format or credit card of a credit card? So does not fall in the proprietary format. What is the proprietary format? Okay, first let me see the answer from your side. Classic card, gold or silver, platinum, and none of the above. Which of the following does not fall under the category of this proprietary card? Let me see the answers first. I'll give a combined explanation for this question as well as the next question. The next question is also related. Okay. So what is the answer for this but? Think over it. Let me see. It is none of the above. Okay, none of the above. Why? Because all these are proprietary cards. So what is the proprietary card? Proprietary card means on this card there is only one name. This is a card, and there's only one name of that bank, whoever is issuing this bank name. Bank name. Okay. No other name is there, and that person's name is obviously there. Okay. So that is basically meant by this proprietary card. Anyone has seen the proprietary card? Kindly type in the comment section if you have seen this proprietary card. Okay, I'll show you. See this. Look at this. This is a proprietary card image. See this, bank's name is there, then remaining everything is given on the card. Okay. So this is a proprietary card, means only bank's name is there, single bank's name, the issuer bank's name. Okay. Then what is the other type of card then? The other type of card is co-branded card. So this co-branded card. Co-branded card means two companies' names are there, two companies' names. Okay. See this. Citibank and Jet Airways. Citibank and Jet Airways. This is a co-branded card. Means two companies are coming together to issue this card. Of course, the cost will be shared by these both. Okay. So these are called as co-branded cards. Got it? Clear this concept? Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Now you'll understand the second question also. It's very easy. The next question is very easy. So what is the answer? None of the above. Okay. All these are proprietary cards. A co-branded card is issued by the banks when two or more banks join together. When two or more service establishments join together. When a bank ties up with a service provider like hotels, oil companies, etc. and all of the above. So what is the answer? Just now we saw it. Jet Airways, Citibank, Jet Airways means what? Bank ties up with a service provider like hotel companies, etc. There are various. That was just one. Citibank, Jet Airways. It can be SBI and Crossword. Right? It can be SBI and PVR, Inox. Anything. Any two companies can come together. Okay. Now before going, everyone join this AIM batch. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies are covered. All the subjects are covered. Okay. Or you can join the Mahapack also. In Mahapack you are getting multiple batches per subject. Plus ebooks, tests, that is common. That is, you definitely have it. So let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7. I'll always suggest you to go through the app. Okay. In the app you get 1% extra using the coin systems. Let me show you. That is, go to Adda 24/7 over here. Then click on JAIIB and CIB. Look at this. JAIIB and CIB. Then click on JAIIB May 24. You'll see the batches. See this. You're having this crash course batch. Join this batch ASAP. Crash course batch. Okay. In this crash course batch, you get all the numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything is covered over here. Plus all the subjects are covered. Okay. Right now you are getting a huge discount offer. See this. Click on buy now. Put a code Y432. Never forget this code Y432. Okay, Y432. Click on apply. Now look at the discount. You are getting 80% off. 80%. Plus if you use the app, you get 1% extra. So you get 81% off. Click on continue. Fill in your details. Full name, phone number, email. Click on continue and done. Make the payment, done. Okay. Similarly, you can join the Mahapack as well. In Mahapack, you are getting multiple batches as I told you. See this. Mahapack 2.0. If you click on this Mahapack, right now you are having double dhamaka offer. One is double validity, means you buy for 6 months. You buy for 6 months, you get it for 12 months, 6 plus 6. Plus you are getting 80% off. See this over here. Click on this buy now. Y432. Never forget this code. Y432. Click on apply. See this 80% off plus 1% on the app plus 12 months. So extra 6 months. So such a huge benefit never comes again and again. Use this opportunity immediately. Join the batch.